General Hospital spoilers teasing that actor Maurice Benard, best known for his portrayal of Sonny Corinthos, has sent shockwaves through the soap opera world with a series of bombshell revelations on live television. In a candid new interview, Benard did not hold back, openly criticizing ABC's decision-making and hinting at far-reaching repercussions for his future on General Hospital and perhaps across the network's entire daytime lineup. From the very first moment, Maurice Benard's comments were electrifying. He began by reminding fans that three major, long-running soap operas once dominated both network and cable programming: General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, and All My Children. Now, he noted wryly, only General Hospital remains on its traditional time slot, while Days of Our Lives has been relegated exclusively to Peacock. What about the fans? Benard pressed, his voice trembling with a mix of anger and sorrow. You've taken classics like Days and locked them behind a paywall. And for what? So network execs can tout streaming numbers. He then pivoted to CBS' latest daytime venture, Beyond the Gates, which premiered in February to middling ratings. That's another long-form series, marching onto Peacock instead of giving loyal viewers a chance to tune in for free, Benard continued. Why push Beyond the Gates while daily viewers are left out in the cold? The room fell silent as he brought up the cancellation of All My Children, drawing audible gasps from the studio audience. So many of us grew up with Erica Kane, with Tad Martin, with the Quartermaines, he lamented. That show's demise was a tragedy, not just for fans but for everyone who made it. Throughout the interview, Benard was careful to remind listeners that as an actor, he has no direct control over scheduling or cancellations. Yet his pointed questions resonated widely. Was ABC prioritizing profit margins and streaming metrics over the very viewers who built these shows? What message did it send to devoted fans when beloved characters and programs were shuffled around like chess pieces? And most provocatively, what did it mean for the future of Sonny Corinthos if his network grew tired of listening to its star? By the end of the segment, insiders report that ABC executives were left reeling. Rumors have already begun to swirl that Benard may face consequences: removal from future press junkets, sidelining in upcoming GH storylines, or, in the most extreme scenario, an early exit for Sonny in a storyline echoing past sudden deaths of soap favorites. Behind the scenes, writers are said to be on high alert. Some speculate that script rewrites are already underway, searching for a plausible fate for Sonny, one that could both shock audiences and provide a neat severing of ties without sacrificing too much narrative momentum. Could a final showdown with a rival mob boss send Sonny to an untimely demise? Or might a desperate sacrifice, perhaps to save a loved one, be the network's way of writing Benard off? But fans are not staying silent. A grassroots campaign under #SaveSonny quickly gained traction on social media, urging ABC to reconsider any punitive measures against Benard. Dozens of fan videos have been uploaded, featuring tearful tributes, scenes showcasing Sonny's more human moments, and messages reminding executives of the character's cultural importance. Meanwhile, veteran GH writer Christine Gallo, longtime collaborator with Benard, publicly tweeted a cryptic message: "When you love something, you fight for it." As speculation swirls, one thing remains certain: Maurice Benard's on-air critique has cast a spotlight on the precarious state of daytime drama. What began as a straightforward interview has become a turning point, one that could reshape both Benard's career and the future of the genre he helped define. We begin with the fan uprising that erupted within hours of the interview. Social media platforms ignited with hashtags like #SendSonnyAlive, #LetHimSpeak, and #ABCOverreach. A Tumblr forum dedicated to GH buzzed with theories. Some believed ABC would quietly reinstate Benard after a brief hiatus, while others feared Sonny's fate was already sealed. In the fan community, arguments flared. Older viewers decried the streaming shift, recalling cities where cable availability was limited or cost-prohibitive. Younger fans, many of them active on TikTok, organized virtual watch parties to demonstrate the enduring appeal of daily soaps. This intergenerational coalition represented what Benard had championed, a loyal core audience refusing to be sidelined. At the same time, ABC's daytime executives faced a political minefield. One insider confided that a private memo circulated advising caution, "Do not engage publicly with Morris's statements. Let the hot air dissipate." Meanwhile, scheduling executives scrambled to adjust the fall lineup, weighing the risk of losing viewers against the corporate imperative to boost streaming subscriptions. On the writing front, rumors circulated that head writer Elizabeth Corte convened an emergency Zoom meeting with senior script editors. The goal? To brainstorm possibilities that would allow Sonny to act heroically while gracefully bowing out. A popular pitch involved a high-stakes hostage scenario. Sonny trades himself to redeem a captive friend, disappearing behind bars or worse. Another pitch introduced a double-cross by Sonny's right-hand man, Dante Falconeri. In this version, Dante uncovers damning evidence implicating Sonny in a cover-up, forcing Sonny to go into witness protection to shield his family. This twist would align with the show's mob-centric themes, honor Benard's dramatic strength, and keep the door open for future guest appearances if relations with the network ever thaw. Industry analysts have begun to weigh in. Soap historian Mary Swanson remarked, "This could be daytime's Watergate." Maurice Benard speaking truth to power recalls the moments when actors step beyond their roles and challenge the status quo. Meanwhile, a rival network executive, speaking on condition of anonymity, revealed that NBC is quietly exploring opportunities for Benard. "We'd love to bring him on Days of Our Lives," the exec mused. Imagine the ratings if Sonny showed up in Salem. More rumors. Peacock teases an All My Children reunion special, perhaps hosted by Benard himself, though legal hurdles remain. CBS is said to be in talks with Benard about a potential cameo on Beyond the Gates, offering him a stage free from ABC constraints. Yet, amid these swirling possibilities, the true test will be ABC's next move. Will they negotiate behind the scenes, smoothing over the rift and drafting a storyline that honors both Sonny and Benard's loyalty? Or will they double down, severing ties as a warning to other stars who dare to speak out? For now, Maurice Benard remains a figure both embattled and celebrated, a man who dared to challenge the very institution that built his fame. Whether he emerges triumphant, compromised, or exiled, his words have already reverberated across the soap opera universe. And as the next episodes of General Hospital loom, one question hangs in the balance. Is Sonny Corinthos destined for a glorious exit or an untimely end? Only time and ABC's response will tell. Echoes of this saga ripple through every corner of Port Charles, as characters close to Sonny and Maurice Benard brace for the fallout. Dante Falconeri, torn between loyalty to his godfather and devotion to the law, finds himself pulled into clandestine meetings with Jason and Drew Kane. In hushed tones by the docks, Dante pressures Jason for the truth about Sonny's fate, even as he battles the guilt that comes with potentially aiding his arrest. Their shared history, Dante the protege detective and Jason the redeemed ex-cop, imbues each conversation with weight. Every choice Dante makes could mean redemption or ruin for the Corinthos Morgan lineage. Meanwhile, Max Scorpio and Felicia Scorpio, veteran defenders of Port Charles's good, organize a coalition of allies determined to shield Benard from network retribution. Mac leverages his connections at the hospital to gather character testimonials, rounding up doctors, nurses, and staff to record video statements in solidarity. Felicia taps into her media network, arranging a live stream event where fellow GH stars recount fond memories of working with Maurice and petition ABC directly for a fair hearing. Their efforts underscore the resilience of the community that Portia and Mac have built, a reminder that Sonny's world extends far beyond mob ties. At the same time, Brooke Lynn Quartermain wrestles with the shock of Lulu's paternity bombshell. The discovery that Gio Palmieri might be Dante's son shakes her to the core. Late nights in the Quartermaine nursery find her cradling lullabies and photos, wondering how to reconcile her past choices with her responsibilities as a mother. Brooke Lynn seeks solace from Tracy, who offers pragmatic counsel: protect Joe's innocence at all costs. But Brooke Lynn's maternal instincts urge transparency, setting the stage for a dramatic confession that could either heal old wounds or widen them irrevocably. Lois Cerullo's ominous threat hangs over Lulu's every step. Lulu, propelled by journalistic tenacity, forges ahead with the DNA results tucked in her purse. Yet each encounter with Lois leaves her looking over her shoulder, every traffic slowdown, every phone call, a potential setup. To protect herself, Lulu covertly shares copies of the test results with Dante's partner, Finn, ensuring that the truth has multiple custodians. Her gamble: if something happens to her, others will carry the story forward. In the shadows, Jen Sidwell and Tracy Quartermaine finalize the scheme to frame Alexis Davis. Poisonous rumors seed themselves in the whispers of the Corinthos Mansion's staff. Doubles planted to overhear nothing, then relay skewed versions of private conversations. Jen's masterminds a digital assault, hacked emails suggesting Alexis profited from a corporate espionage plot. Tracy, manicured hands clasped, approves each forged memo that will be funneled to the board of ELQ. Their alliance, born of convenience, explodes in secrecy and betrayal, as Jen's ultimate motive, seizing control of Quartermaine assets, begins to surface. Back at General Hospital, Trina Robinson refuses to leave Kai's side, even as doctors suggest they prepare for the worst. In a moment of catharsis, Trina confronts Dr. O. Is there truly no hope? The doctor's eyes soften. Hope isn't a guarantee, but it's not extinguished. Kai's body can rally. It must. Empowered by that glimmer, Trina embarks on a personal crusade, using experimental therapies gleaned from Brooke Lynn's research contacts. She reaches out to Molly Lansing Davis to secure an appointment with a pioneering neuroscientist. Their clandestine meeting in the hospital's storage closet, whispers and handshakes in the stacks of linens, signals Trina's refusal to accept fate. She fights for Kai with every ounce of her being, forging alliances in unexpected corners. Jocelyn Jacks, freshly named assistant to Professor Henry Dalton, grapples with the weight of her own compromises. Vaughn's presence looms in every classroom interaction, his voice guiding her decisions, his hand on her shoulder after a tense lecture. But when Carly Spencer confronts Vaughn alone in the university's courtyard, Carly's probing questions lay bare the WSB's involvement. Carly's maternal intuition flashes. She intercepts a coded message on Vaughn's encrypted phone, revealing orders about asset extraction and diplomatic cover operations. Shocked, Carly realizes that her daughter's academic triumph is underwritten by espionage. Carly's world collides in a whirlwind of protective rage and strategic finesse. She warns Jocelyn to distance herself from Vaughn under the pretense of focusing on studies. Behind closed doors in the Spencer living room, Carly pleads, "You don't know what you've signed up for. His world isn't our world." Jocelyn, torn between duty and filial love, hesitates as the magnitude of her choices becomes clear. As dawn breaks over Port Charles, alliances solidify and fractures deepen. The question reverberating across the city remains: will Sonny endure this trial by fire, and will the people who love him, Dante, Jason, Brooke Lynn, Lulu, Mac, Felicia, and even Carly, find a way to rally before it's too late? Or will backroom politics and personal vendettas claim a legend, forcing the Corinthos name into the shadows? In the weeks ahead, every card on the table will be revealed, every secret laid bare, and every life irrevocably altered.